appears in the video. So I'm going to say the thing. I like Edward Thompson. And no, I don't won't like him. He's pretty good. And before you say, the reason I like him is not because I'm stupid. It's for a reason. Let me show you. So we all know that we all hate Thompson, right? So anyways, we all know Thompson. He was the guy that ruined the A1s forever. But there was a reason why he had to rebuild the A1s. The hideous A1/1s, A2/2s, and A2/3s. The reason he made these is because, for starters, most of these original engines were worn out during the Second World War, especially Great Northern. So there was a reason why he had to need to rebuild them. And I don't know why people don't like him. And when he moved the cylinders farther from the pony trucks, how can people, if they can't handle this, how can people cannot handle them? Because that's seen on Princess Royal classes and most of the GWR's Express S engines. So anyways, these engines are like pretty good. I will just give them a mid review. So maybe I will give them maybe a 7.4 out of 10. Now on the next engine. And also before we continue to the next engine, yes, Great Northern is preserved, and he's the 43rd engine on the NWR. He is preserved by the Vickerstown Railway Museum. And also, yes, he's in this hideous look. The only difference is that he has a different tender now. And he has no more smoke deflectors. The reason he kept this hideous look, because number one, that is impossible. Well, and very, very expensive and risky to fix him. The only difference is, even though not looking like it, the cylinder was moved a teeny bit. Like, not on the second pony truck wheel, maybe like so on like the middle part of that. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue on. Next is we have the Thompson 01s. These were some rebuilds of the Eleanor 04s. Anyways, I kinda like these engines. One time I remember seeing a picture and looking at it, just looks like a GWR 280. Anyways, these engines look pretty good. And also, in my AU, I don't know whether the preferred is than the 02 for Dudley. You just comment in the comment section below. Oh yeah, you never comment because you don't even know this to me. These engines look pretty good and kinda looking handsome goods engines. I'll give them a 8.1 out of 10. Now to the next engine. Next up, we have one of my favorite ones. At least one of being my favorite ones, because I also have this in Trains Driver 2. And this one being one of my favorite commute tank engines, the L1s. Not to bing, the L1s are one of my favorite Thompson engines. They're very, very good, and looking at them, they have that style of an LMS Fairburn tank, and also a BR standard engine. Looking at these engines, look like these engines were preserved, but sadly none of them were saved, which was a very shame, because sometimes when looking at a picture of a steam locomotive you thought that they were preserved, but then when look at the Wikipedia, then they weren't preserved, which makes this really sad because I actually love these engines. They're pretty good locomotives, and I hope a new build locomotive truss one day in the future will be made about these engines, because it looks very, very nice and good, and they should deserve a chance. Anyways, I'll give them a 9.3 out of 10. Next one is one of my favorite engines of Thompson. The Eleanor B1s. Looking at these beautiful magnetic engines, they're pretty beautiful. When look at these, they look like they're represented to be the final 10 wheels built by the LNER. Even though when looking at them, they're looking like a different version of the B17s, they look so good. I'm so glad that 2 of these engines are preserved in preservation, especially Mayflower. But if you believe in my AU, 3 of them are surviving, and that will be another engine I will be talking about in another video soon in the future. Anyways, I will give them a 9.9 out of 10. Miraculously beautiful locomotives. Finally, we're almost done, guys. Anyways, here's one of my other favorite engines, the Eleanor K1s. Even though these ones were the ones made by Peppercoin, these were also the ones by Thompson. One day when I was texting with my Roblox friend Vega, going to tell him the engines of my fictional heritage railway upon my AU, which I will also be talking about. The third preserved B1 engine, I said the other engine was an Eleanor K1, not the Grizzly one, the Thompson one. And then he said no, because I thought people only hate Thompson for the Pacific, but it looks like this guy hates Thompson for everything. The reason I didn't choose Grizzly's logos, they are good engines, but look at it, they look pretty skinny to me. It looks like the K class has gone wrong with having the C1 Atlantic boiler. So I give this engine a 9.8 out of 10. So anyways, that's my review with Thompson. I hope this video shows people why they have to be hating Thompson very, very much. And showing people will just start liking Thompson. They don't need to be liking the Pacifics, but they can start liking Thompson's other locomotives. This is Robot. This is Sebastian the Uniclass signing off. See you soon.